So for number 3 on my homework, they're giving me a weird graph like this, and they're asking me about domain and range. Now remember, domain is your x-axis. And so you just need to look at left to right. You need to look at what x values are being graphed on this thing. Well, I know this graph's a little sloppier than my math lab, but we're starting on the x-axis at -8. And they're going to want interval notation. So we're thinking left to right. Now, I know that's an empty dot at whatever this value is, but then it's a filled in dot right below it. So all these x values are being graphed from -8, let's say, to -1. And then there's a jump in it. See, there's a jump. There is no graph between -1 and +1. So I'm going to put a union, and then that's going to start a new interval, and I have a 7 on mine. So my math lab's very picky. Even when I'm typing it in, I'm making really small errors about the symbols, so that's frustrating, but be careful on the intervals. The range is your y-axis. Just remember, range is your y-axis. So the lowest y value I have graphed here, I pretended it was a -4. And that, that everything is graphed from there. Even though it jumps over, that's still okay. It graphs all the way up to an 8. So my range would be a -4 up to an 8. And again, you will have different graphs on your homework, but that's the idea. Domain is your x-axis, everything that's being shown on your x-axis, and the range is everything that's being shown on your y-axis.